Hey YouTube, welcome to a new video. I'm Philip Jacob and you're watching Metal Beings. On today's video, we are going to see the all-new BMW 2 Series Gran Coupe. So on this video, I'm going to show you the complete exterior, design language and also the features, everything available in this car. So before I go through that, please do consider subscribing to the channel. So let's go ahead with the video. This is the all-new BMW 2 Series Gran Coupe, and this one is an M Sport variant. You also get another variant which is a Sport variant, and this is a diesel. Down the lane you will also be getting petrol. So let's get in detail about this particular car, which is the BMW 2 Series Gran Coupe 220D M Sport. While checking out the exterior, it almost looks like a baby 8 series. The design language is almost the same. And when we're going to the front portion of the car, you can notice the kidney grills, which are very familiar and similar to the 8 series. You have the brushed aluminum finishing on them and also the chrome outlining. And when you come to the side, you have the LED headlamps, which have a range of 300 meters. And supporting that, you also have fog lamps, which are LEDs. You can notice there are sensors at the front also. And this is the M Sport variant, so you get the M Sport bumpers. They have a very good road presence. While checking out the wheels, you get 18-inch alloy wheels on this all-new BMW 2 Series Gran Coupe M Sport variant. And as per the rating, you have 225/40 R18. They are run flat tires, so that even with zero pressure inside them, you can drive at 80 km/h speed up to 80 km. And again, as per aerodynamics, you have a air curtain out here through which air passes into the wheel arches, reduces the turbulence formed inside and increases the stability of the car. While checking the side profile, you have the M badging on the front quarter panel, also the M badging on the alloys also. As you can notice, you have the sensor on the side also, which means that this car has 360-degree sensors and is equipped with a rear camera. And on the mirrors, you have the body color on the top part of the mirror and black on the bottom. If you see the design of the mirror, you can see it's protruding outside the car. You also have this gap in between, so the same thing on the driver's side helps in reducing the blind spot. While going down, you have the M Sport side skirts. As you can notice, it's dual tone. There is a different color in the bottom and the body color on top, which gives a very good presence for this car when you see it from a distance. Adding along that, you also have these black outlining for your windows, and the best part, this car has frameless doors. Right now, when we are checking the rear portion of the car, this is where the Gran Coupe stands out. You have a beautiful coupe design on this, which is very attractive. Supporting to that is this rear LED tail lamps, which are very thin and long and gives a 3D effect also. Connecting to that is a black strip, which has a BMW logo in the middle, and it goes all the way to the other side of the car. You have the 220D badging over here, representing the 2 Series and the 2-liter diesel. You also can notice the rear camera. At the rear also you get the M Sport bumpers as part of the M Sport kit. Just like as we notice on the side skirts, you also have the dual tone color trim on the bumper also. You have the reflectors incorporated into them and another vent design over here, which is not a functional vent. You have dual chrome exhaust tailpipes and also a diffuser design at the back. It gives a very good stance from the rear. So now let's check out how the boot is like. The handle is just beside the camera. Once you click that, you get it open. You have a deep boot space, I must say. And also to increase the space, you have handles out here, which you can mechanically open, and you can fold down the seats by 40, 20 and 40 split. And as you can notice, You also get provided with the number plate mounting. You have some clips around and also a 12-volt charging point at the rear. And finally, when you check out the roof of the 2 Series Gran Coupe, you get a panoramic sunroof and also a shark fin antenna. While checking the engine compartment, you have a transversely placed BMW 4-cylinder twin power turbo diesel engine. It produces 190 bhp and 400 Newton meters of torque. It can do a 0 to 100 in 7.5 seconds. It is coupled to a 8-speed gearbox and the drive is to the front wheels. The front driver seat and passenger seat are electronically controlled, and these are the M Sport seats. So you have the additional bolster support and the thigh support also, which could be controlled over here. The bolster support electrically and the thigh support manually. You have 2 memory functions, and also on the door sills you'll be able to notice this M logo, and a small attention to detail, you have the M colors on the floor mats too. So right now we are seated inside the BMW 2 Series Gran Coupe, and as you can notice, you get the M Sport steering wheel in this M Sport variant. On the left hand side you have the controls for your cruise control and also the speed limiter, whereas on the right hand side you have the controls for your media and your calls. You also get paddle shifters. The left hand side is for the downshift and the right hand side is for upshift. And going again, on the left hand side you have the stock for your onboard computer and for your headlights and indicators, whereas on the right hand side you have the controls for your windshield wiper and the washer system. You get a fully digital instrument cluster. The left hand side gives you the speedometer, and on the right hand side you get the tachometer. It goes anti-clockwise over here and clockwise over here. You also get the fuel gauge and the engine temperature gauge out there. In the middle you get other information like your navigation and other data. While checking out in the middle you have a huge touchscreen system. Also it is iDrive 7, so that you have these widgets which can be changed as per your preference. You have the main menu on the left hand side and the widgets running in the middle. You also have Apple CarPlay, which is wireless. And when we go down you have this metallic trim out here. This trim is special because you have the ambient lightings also incorporated inside. It's more visible on the trim on the door. As you can notice, you have the green ambient lightings running down out there. Actually gives a very cool look. And when you're going down you have the AC vents, again surrounded by the brushed aluminum finishing. You have metallic buttons out there. You have the touch sensitive buttons, so you can assign anything in them, not just radio. You can assign even the vehicle settings, anything as such. Whichever is there in the iDrive you can set on them by just giving a long press. While going down you have a wireless charging pad, which is pretty cool. Your phone just sits over here. It also has a rubber cladding out there, and as you can notice you have a projector for your ambient lightings also over here. You get 2 cup holders with a USB port and a 12-volt socket. You have the iDrive controller, again with a touchpad. You get the 8-speed transmission. You have the electric parking brake, the auto hold function, 3 driving modes in total, which is the Sport, Eco and Comfort. By default it will be in Comfort mode. You have the start stop button over here, and this is the button to engage or disengage the engine start stop feature. This is to bring up the parking sensors, and finally the switch for the traction control. And going down you have a handrest which can be opened with a deep space inside with a USB-C outlet. And when we are talking about latest technology on the car, you have gesture control in this car. So you can just increase and decrease your volume just by using actions inside. You can also change stations. For example, this would be the forward motion and this would be the reverse motion. You can also answer and disconnect calls also by using gesture control. The system is coupled to a hi-fi music system. And you also get the BMW personal assistant, which is very, very, very easy to use. For example, hey BMW.
I'm here.
Unmute.
Mute off.
So just like that, you have many other more functions also. Along with that, you also get the parking assistant, wherein the car can automatically park without your steering, gear input, or brake and accelerator also. And also the reversing assistant. The car can remember the last 50 meters and you need not give any steering input. The car will automatically reverse it for you. So right now I'm seated at the rear of the BMW 2 Series Gran Coupe. And as you can notice, as per headroom, I have a little bit more space over here. That's because I have a scoop over here, which gives me that extra room. And as per legroom, I also have decent amount of knee room, and also there is space underneath the front seat so that my toes can actually stretch forward. I also have a cup holder over here. You have 2 sockets, and in the doors you have these ambient lightings running across them, which is absolutely cool. And I'm not feeling claustrophobic again over here because I have this huge panoramic sunroof also. So that's it from me, guys, on the all-new BMW 2 Series Gran Coupe. If you like the video, please do like, share and subscribe and support me and the channel's growth. If you have any doubts on this car, please do mention it on the comments and I'll be replying to you guys. I'll see you guys later in another video with another car. Bye-bye.